Today, we're diving into the most explosive moments of Sean Diddy Combs's Manhattan federal trial, condensed and straight to the point. Jury selection began May 5, 2025, and finding impartial jurors was nearly impossible. Many had seen Cassie Ventura's 2016 assault video or heard about freak-off baby oil parties. One juror was dismissed for saying Diddy could buy his way out of jail. Judge Aaron Subramanian pushed the final phase to May 12th after juror well-being and disclosure issues arose. And even Diddy admitted, "I'm a little nervous today, Your Honor," as he appeared noticeably thinner and grayer. Cassie Ventura dropped jaw-dropping testimony. 8 months pregnant, she described a decade of physical, sexual, and psychological abuse. She revealed how Diddy choreographed forced encounters with paid escorts, directing, watching, and recording every detail. These freak-offs took place in LA, Miami, and Vegas, used up to 10 bottles of baby oil per event, and involved men nicknamed the Punisher. Ventura also shared that she settled her November 2023 lawsuit for $20 million, but insisted, "I can't carry this shame and guilt anymore." The prosecution's physical evidence is damning. 2016 hotel CCTV from the Intercontinental LA shows Diddy in a towel chasing, grabbing, kicking, and throwing a vase at Ventura. Security guard turned LAPD officer Israel Flores refused Diddy's bribe to stay silent and documented Ventura's bruised eye. Emails from December 2011 revealed Diddy threatening to release explicit tapes, proof of his blackmail tactics. Other key witnesses include former male stripper Daniel Phillip, who testified he heard screams and saw Diddy intimidate Ventura, even photographing Phillip's license as leverage. A crucial victim 3 went missing, prompting defense motions for mistrial delays. Producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones filed suit alleging unwanted groping, bathroom harassment, hidden camera footage, and a promise of Grammy favoritism in exchange for sexual compliance. Diddy's defense, led by Mark Agnino, insists all encounters were consensual, swinger lifestyle activities. They've attacked witness credibility, challenged minor report inconsistencies, and even claimed Diddy's drug use impaired his criminal intent. They tried to block the 2016 video as altered, but CNN and the judge allowed it. The courtroom atmosphere is tense. Diddy's mother and 6 of his 7 children attend daily, escorted to avoid media chaos. Jaguar Wright appeared to demand cruelty-free artistry, echoing industry calls for accountability. Diddy faces 5 counts: racketeering conspiracy, life; 2 counts of sex trafficking, 15 years to life each; and 2 counts of transporting people for prostitution, up to 10 years each. He pleads not guilty but risks life behind bars. His fall from grace has been swift. Howard University revoked his honorary doctorate, New York City rescinded his key to the city, and brands have cut ties. Public reaction is intense. Search interest has spiked for Diddy Trial Live, Cassie Ventura testimony, and Diddy Baby Oil. Social media is buzzing over freak-off details and the hotel hallway footage, reigniting debates on power, consent, and exploitation in entertainment. Cross-examinations continue. 3 more victim witnesses are expected to testify under pseudonyms. Diddy may or may not take the stand. With over 60 civil suits already filed, this trial could reshape how Hollywood handles allegations against high-profile figures. The trial of Sean Diddy Combs has got everybody talking, not just because of the heavy charges, but also because of all the drama that's been unfolding in the courtroom since May 2025. Let's get into what's really been going down in this high-stakes legal battle. The whole thing kicked off with jury selection on May 5th, 2025, which was difficult given Diddy's celebrity status and all the media coverage around his case. Potential jurors got grilled about what they knew about the allegations, if they'd seen the Cassie Ventura video, and even if they'd peeped me about baby oil found in Diddy's cribs. Finding impartial jurors was clearly a struggle. Several jurors admitted they'd seen the video of Diddy putting hands on Ventura, with one calling it damning and another saying it was shocking and scary. This showed how Diddy's defense was fighting an uphill battle to find jurors who hadn't already made up their minds. One juror got dismissed after saying Diddy could buy his way out of jail because of his paper, showing how hard it is to find unbiased people when dealing with someone with Diddy's status and bank account. Lauren LaRosa, who was in the courtroom watching the jury selection go down, shared the tea they went through. It was crazy because there's a lot of jurors, like anywhere from 150 to 175 people. So you got to see the jurors, not all of them. but jurors were shown a list of over 100 names and places that might come up during the trial, including celebrities like Michael B. Jordan, Kanye West, Kid Cudi, and Mike Myers, as well as accusers like Cassie Ventura and Don Richard LaRosa. Broke down how jurors' knowledge of these people varied. Yeah, there were some jurors who knew different people, so there was one older white woman who thought Michael B. Jordan was Michael Jordan, but she knew it was a celebrity. The jury selection hit another snag when Judge Aaron Subramanian pushed back the final phase to May 12th. 2025 worried that some jurors might get cold feet over the weekend. This happened after one juror emailed the court about personal well-being issues and asked to be excused, while another got bounced for not disclosing an open lawsuit against NYC people watching the trial. Notice that Diddy was looking different from his usual fly self. He was described as having gray hair and a goatee, rocking a dark sweater over a white-collared shirt and khakis. Nothing like the flashy Diddy we're used to seeing. This changed look probably from his time in Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center. Since September 2024 made him seem more vulnerable in a real moment. Diddy admitted to Judge Subramanian that he was feeling nervous during the proceedings when his legal team asked for a bathroom break. Diddy spoke up saying, "I'm a little nervous today, Your Honor," a comment that several media outlets picked up on once the trial really got going. The prosecution's case centered mainly on testimony from key witnesses, especially Cassandra Cassie, Ventura Diddy's ex, and an alleged victim, Ventura, who was 8.5 months pregnant during her testimony, dropped some serious allegations about her relationship with Diddy. Ventura's testimony, which started on May 13, 2025, described a relationship full of physical, sexual, and psychological abuse. She explained how things began when she was just 19 and signed to Diddy's label Bad Boy Records. According to her, what started as a professional connection turned into a romantic relationship that became increasingly controlling and abusive. She testified that she was really confused when Diddy first kissed her during her 21st birthday celebration in Vegas, highlighting the power imbalance, considering Diddy was 17 years older and a major player in the music industry. When asked how often the physical abuse happened, Ventura said it was too frequent, emphasizing how regular the abuse was throughout their on-again, off-again relationship, which lasted until 2018. She said these incidents had her acting out of fear, worried about more beatdowns if she didn't do what Diddy wanted. A big part of her testimony focused on what she called freakoffs, where Diddy allegedly forced her to have encounters with male escorts while he watched, directed, and recorded everything. She described these events as making her feel worthless and said they happened in different spots, including LA, Miami, and Vegas. Ventura named some of the men involved by their real names or nicknames like The Punisher, and mentioned that some were flown in specifically for these encounters. She also said other witnesses, like a male stripper named Daniel Phillip, backed up her claims by testifying about being paid to participate in similar activities. The hotel hallway incident is central to understanding the case. It dates back to March 2016 at the Intercontinental Hotel in Century City, Los Angeles. This encounter was captured on CCTV and later released by CNN in May 2024, providing unfiltered evidence of physical abuse, according to Israel Flores, a security guard turned LAPD officer. He responded to a distress call on the 6th floor, finding Combs in a towel and socks with a devilish stare, while Ventura appeared terrified with a bruised eye. Flores spotted a shattered vase, and when Ventura said she wanted to leave, Combs allegedly retorted, "You're not going to leave," escorting Flores and Ventura back to their room with a staff member inside and offering Flores cash to keep quiet. Flores refused, documented the incident, and notified police. His report became key testimony. Despite defense efforts to question minor report inconsistencies, the case against Diddy has grown exponentially since November 2023. Over 60 civil lawsuits have been filed, alleging a pattern of abuse, trafficking, and intimidation, spanning decades, many invoking New York's Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act, which extends the statute of limitations. One high-profile suit from producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones alleges that between September 2022 and November 2023, Jones was groomed to participate in Diddy's explicit gatherings in LA, New York, Miami, and aboard a U.S. Virgin Islands yacht. Jones describes unwanted touching, groping, working naked in Diddy's bathroom, and orchestrated assaults by others, including Young Miami's cousin, footage secretly recorded via hidden cameras, and an offer of Grammy favoritism in exchange for compliance. Earlier suits include Joy Dickerson's 1991 claim of a date rape scenario at Syracuse University involving drug-spiked drinks, and revenge porn threats. Jane Doe's December 2023 claim of gang assaults with Aaron Hall at an Uptown Records party, and Gina Hu's on-again, off-again relationship, recounting repeated physical and emotional abuse. The allegations also extend to Diddy's famous white parties, held from 1998 to 2009 in East Hampton and Beverly Hills, once touted for glamour but alleged to have been sites of forced trafficking. After drug-laced alcohol, the defense has fought back aggressively, questioning witness motives and credibility, filing motions to limit prejudicial testimony, and warning of racial bias claims after attorney Mark Gargas referred to prosecutors as a six-pack of white women on a podcast. Drawing a judicial rebuke, Diddy's legal team includes veteran cross-examiner Nicole Westmoreland. But even so, the volume of evidence and number of accusers present a daunting challenge. Judge Arindrajit Subramanian, appointed in 2022, has kept tight control over the proceedings, overseeing contentious motions, witness disputes, and jury management. As opening statements loom, the fall from grace narrative has been stark. From music mogul and billionaire philanthropist to a defendant facing life-threatening sentences if convicted on racketeering, sex trafficking, and related charges. The cultural and financial fallout has been swift. Howard University rescinded his honorary doctorate. New York City revoked his key to the city. Major brands withdrew partnerships, and streaming platforms downranked his catalog. As the trial continues, the eyes of the world remain fixed on Manhattan Federal Court, each new revelation driving SEO trends for Diddy courtroom drama, Cassie Ventura darkroom, and freakoff evidence. Will justice prevail, or will the once untouchable mogul find a path to acquittal? Stay tuned for ongoing coverage of this landmark case in entertainment law and the Saudaraster Diddy trial updates.